China's new tariffs on some Canadian agricultural and food products have come into effect. Comes as relations between Ottawa and Beijing have been deteriorating in recent years. Let's get more on this with Katrina Yu. She's in Beijing for us. Katrina, so talk us through these tariffs. What exactly has China announced?
Well, China's tariffs are in retaliation for Canadian tariffs that were imposed on last August, 100% on Chinese electric vehicles going into Canada and 25% on Chinese steel and aluminium. Now, the following month in September, China launched an anti-dumping probe into Canadian goods, and now we have the result imposed today. That's 100% on Canadian rapeseed oil, Canadian oil cakes and peas, and 25% on Canadian pork and Canadian aquatic products. Now, this move will no doubt raise tensions between the two countries and affect this very important trading relationship. China is Canada's second largest trading partner following the United States, and Canada is also the largest producer of canola, and half of those canola exports go to China. So this will no doubt have a devastating impact on Canadian farmers, and that is indeed the message that Beijing is trying to send to Canada.
Katrina, and just remind us of the context here, because this is just the latest move in what has been a worsening relationship between China and Canada.
That's right. Well, in terms of these tariffs, China has accused Canada of pandering to the United States because, of course, these 100% tariffs on Chinese electric vehicles, they were first instated by the former US President Joe Biden last year and then mirrored by Canada. And Canada says that it imposed these tariffs to protect the Canadian market from an oversupply of state-subsidized Chinese electric vehicles. But Beijing says that what Canada really was doing was trying to woo the friendship of the United States, its traditional ally, and present this united front against Beijing, which has now backfired because, of course, with the new Trump administration, we've seen Trump now turn on Canada and impose his own separate tariffs. So that's one thing. Beijing says that this is a cautionary tale against that. But of course, this bilateral relationship between Ottawa and Beijing has been souring now for some years because we had in 2018 Canada arrest and detain the Huawei executive Meng Wanzhou on security grounds, and then we had Beijing in turn detain and arrest 2 Canadians. Now, that was a long, drawn-out incident, and all individuals were eventually released in 2021, but still, that incident casts a very long shadow over the relationship today.
OK, many thanks for that. Katrina Yu there for us in Beijing.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.